How's it going, everybody? AZCloud21 here, back again with more Out of the Park Baseball 22 with the Las Vegas Aces. Now, in the last episode, we went through the expansion draft, and we ended up with, our initial roster. Now, I've gone through, and I've offered a lot of contracts to a lot of players, and as you can see there, it looks like we've got, some random players that have just been signed to us. Not 100% sure where they came from, really. It says 4/5/2021, so obviously I made this signing. I'm not 100% sure if I actually made this signing. Is this coming from, coming from Carmen Fusco. I'm gonna go ahead and see if news log, complete transactions log, sign free agents, Keith Curcio, Ryan Jeffers, 40-man roster. Yeah, we've already made a couple of trades. So yeah, look at all these free agent signings. Yeah, these are basically all just free agents for, the minor league system, because we have no minor league system right now. We just got done signing all of our staff and everything, signed a bunch of free agents. We have our initial roster. Now, what I'm going to do in this episode, I'm not going to kid myself as far as what's going to happen this season. We're not going to win, okay? From the very beginning, baseball is way different than hockey. You can't just draft a team and immediately be good. This team is going to suck. We know this. So what I'm going to try to do is try to get as many prospects as I can out of the trade market and just see what I can get, So let's see. We traded Rich Hill and we got Eli Morgan in return, 2.5-star starting pitching prospect, not terrible. We traded Brett Gardner to the Padres and we got Michel Baez in return, who's a really good relief pitching prospect. 40 stamina, maybe that can be, adhered to a little bit. Maybe he can be a starter somewhere down the line. Even the OSA ratings has him down as a 4-star prospect, so he's pretty good. But he's also on a major league deal. I think he's currently down in AAA, trying to get him to develop a little bit more. We traded Jimmy Nelson, one of our better starting pitchers, to the Twins, and we got Ryan Jeffers, 4.5-star prospect at the catching position. So that's a pretty big win. And we also got Akil Baddoo, 3-star center field prospect, already 2.5 stars. He's almost at major league level, essentially. Not quite yet. OSA has him as 2.5 stars, but our scout, Carmen Fusco, who is pretty good, has him at 3 stars. So, we have all of our, minor leaguers somewhat figured out. I'm going to see just how much more we need to do. We option Ben Rortvet, that's fine. So I'm going to see what other kind of trades we can do today. But first, I'm going to complete minor league system. Okay, that's done. So 25, 25, 25, 25, and 15 on Virginia Beach. And they have no position players on Virginia Beach. Okay. Waivers. Yeah, it looks like position players are going to be a little bit of a problem in our minor league system. That's okay. A lot of these guys are going to get let go after a year anyways. The minor league system is just, obviously we're just trying to develop, these players anyways. Our 30-man roster is only 31 players deep. That's not that big of a deal. I'll see who we want to add on to the 40-man roster. But right now, we are going to see who we want to trade. And really, we're just going to try to get rid of all of our starting players, essentially. Just put a scab team out there and just lose this year. So let's see. Chase Anderson, 2.5-star starting pitcher, $4 million. He's not particularly amazing, but, we can still, unload him. So let's see what we can get for him. If we shop player around and we set it to just prospects. Let's see what kind of offers we get for Chase Anderson. And we get nothing. Okay. What if we retain like half of his salary? Because it's only for the year anyways. Just something to get back in return, you know? A lot of people was probably, really? Nothing. No shop attempts today either. For Chase Anderson, huh? We've already made a couple of trades, so... Interesting. So no one wants Chase Anderson at all. Joey Wendell, 2.5 star. I like his contact rating. He might actually be worth holding on to, but he's going to arbitration this year. So I guess he's more of a trade deadline kind of move. Felix Pena, he's a starter. He's a reliever, but he should be a starter. 1.1 million. He's doing okay, but he's also injured, so we can't really trade him anyways. Jordan Hicks, I kind of want to keep him. Arbitration, only 800,000 this year. A really powerful fastball. I'd rather hold on to him, really. Andahar, I'd rather hold on to. Really, no one that I want to trade, which is kind of bad. So really, Anderson and Wendell are going to be the only pieces that I look to get rid of. And maybe some of these bench players. That's the thing with trying to build up this team, you know, from the ground up after an expansion draft, is that it's really hard because you really don't have any trade pieces like from the get-go, you know? So you're really kind of just reliant on your minor league roster being okay. And we have some pretty hard goals. We have to find a top 20 prospect and build a top 6 minor league system within the next 3 years or so. Currently we're at 31st, so not last place, but 31st. Steven Fuentes is our best prospect apparently at number 188. So yeah, reports and info, top prospect. So if we look here, these are our best prospects. Sherten Apostle, not terrible. Ben Rortvet, not terrible. Akil Baddoo. I mean, Rortvet's pretty good prospect at the catcher position. Steven Fuentes, I mean, 2.5 stars. He's basically at major league level already and already at his potential. So I would not even call him that big of a prospect, if I'm being 100% honest. Sucks, but it is what it is. Eli Morgan, we just got this guy. So, like, not the best prospects, if I'm being 100% honest. We went into free agency just to fill up our minor league, you know, system. So, with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate forward and see, you know, what exactly happens as we move forward. I don't really think there's anything that I can do today. So let's go ahead and finish the day and then see if we can't, you know, get anything going. We lose to Kansas City. That sucks. We are now 1-1 on the season. That's tough. So let's see if anyone wants Chase Anderson today. I'd even eat up like 80% of his contract, honestly, just to get something back in return, really. Let's do 75% and see if something pops up. Like, that's a pretty good starting pitcher. Okay, and we get some offers. Justin Williams, Wegner LaGrange. This is from our head scout. OSA ratings, not much better. So Justin Williams, I mean, really at this point, it's kind of a even return, but I'm not really looking for even returns. I want, you know, some better prospects, really. So I'm going to up it up to 85 and see if we get anything else. This is a starting pitcher. These are very valuable. It is very early in the season, though. So 85% definitely increased it a lot. So I'm going to see catcher, a right fielder. I'm looking for 3 stars, right fielder. That's a hit. Wow. Okay, so Justin Williams still in there. A closer prospect. 25 years old. He's already a little too old. And that's it. Oh, man. What if I eat the contract? What if I just eat the contract? Just, here you go. We'll pay for him. Just send us a prospect. Do we get anything good? No. Wow, okay. So at this point, I think it's better off for me to just hold on to Chase Anderson and wait till the trade deadline. Really, because it's not looking like we're gonna get much more. What about Joey Wendell? Same thing for him. I'll eat the contract. It looks like we might get a little bit more for him. Let's see, get a closer. Starting pitching prospects, Corey Abbott, Justin Steele. That's funny, Corey Abbott, I actually know of this guy. One of my friends is, it's her ex-boyfriend. So that's pretty funny. 2.5-star left field prospect. 2.5-star prospects. Anything 3 stars. So closer. So a relief pitcher. I don't really need. I have pretty good relievers already. 2.5-star shortstop prospect. Relief pitcher. Starting pitcher Angel Rondon, 23 years old. That's pretty good. Closer, catcher, first baseman, and third baseman. I think I'm gonna go after Angel Rondon. 2.5-star pitching prospect. He can always improve. So let's see. Let's see if we can kind of work something else out with this. Ivan Herrera, Nolan Herman, Jordan Walker. What about Jordan Walker? Okay, so we can make this work somehow. 3.5-star prospect. What about Herman instead? Domingo Herman will make that work. I really don't want to give him any of these really good prospects. Domingo Herman. Pretty cheap starting pitcher in arbitration. Nolan Gorman. Jordan Walker looks like he'd be better, or at least a safer bet. Plus, he's 18. A lot more options here. Steven Fuentes, I'm not getting rid of. Lucchesi, 3 stars. Dubon, Mauricio Dubon. They take him. This looks like a pretty good deal, honestly. I think I would do it for Dubon. Willians Astudillo, catcher. We have some pretty good catching prospects already. So let's see. I'll add Astudillo. What if I threw in Herrera? They would want Herman. He's a 5-star prospect, right? 5-star, 3.5. What if I retained all of Astudillo's salary too? Still Herman. I'm holding on to Gratterall because he's really good. I have no idea why the Dodgers put him up. Herman, starting pitcher. Okay. So I'm liking the idea of Walker. What about Baker? No. Patrick Romeri, Jeremy Ramos, Delvin Perez, Jeremy Ramos, 60 contact. Tack on a bit more, he says. Fuentes, Hicks, Jeffers, no way, dude. Luke and Baker. What would they want? Adams, relief pitcher, 3.5 stars. I'm gonna go after Herrera again. They would want Gratterall. Okay, so Astudio. Then if we add her, they're gonna want Herman. I think I'll do that. I think I do that. I would definitely do that. Now, what if I took this off? Okay, what about 50%? No. They really want Joey Wendell's contract paid for. 60%? 55%? Just 50? No. 55. Throw me some cash? Really? They would still do this? Yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate things. I like this. I like this deal. Third baseman, catcher, and starting pitcher. Basically replacing it with the exact same thing. I mean, Rondon is only 23, 2.5 stars. So, he's still got time to grow. Domingo, 28. Astudio, getting rid of him for a 5-star catching prospect. I know it's low accuracy, but we have a good scout. And then you have Joey Wendell eating up 55% of his contract. You know, he's a mid-tier MLB player for a 3.5-star prospect. He won't get here till way down the line, but I still like this deal. Now, can I inch anything else out of this deal? Is my only thing. Maybe that shortstop, because they really don't have any other starting pitching prospects that I like. Nolan Gorman, Lucan Baker, I guess. Evan Mendoza, third baseman. See if I can get Baker. Do they want anything like major? This 2.5-star relief pitcher. 2.5-star starting pitchers. No. Closer. Nick Nelson. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give up Taylor Clark, because he doesn't look bad. 2.5 stars. No, not really worth it, honestly. Not for this kid. I think I'm just gonna do it as is. Yeah, because at that point, it's not really worth getting rid of anything. So let's go ahead and do this deal. All right, awesome. All right, awesome. So we're covering Joey Wendell's part of his salary. No, not you. Jordan Hicks, I'm holding on to. Brian O'Grady, he enters arbitration. Actually, no, we can hold on to him for a while, so I am going to keep him. Andahar enters arbitration. Austin Adams. Michelle Baez, we hold on to. Jake Bowers, we're holding on to. Greg Garcia. Pretty cheap shortstop, all things considered. I love how we have Gratterall still. That's awesome. Derek Dietrich. 31 years old. Probably not going to hold on to him after this year. Let's see. Eat up his salary for prospects. Anything for Dietrich? Why, yes. Yes, there is. Encarnacion. I like that. Right fielder. Another right fielder, but he's a little older. Center fielder. Closer. Okay. So it's looking like this guy. Gerard Encarnacion. 23-year-old right field prospect. Let's see what we can work with him. Now, what kind of prospects you guys have over there? I like JJ Bleday a little bit more. Why aren't you offering him up, huh? Edward Cabrera? Braxton Garrett, Ian Lewis? What about JJ Bleday, huh? Okay, what if we did this instead? They want to hold on to Bleday, it seems. Okay, they like giving up Encarnacion. Cabrera. Griffin Conine. Jose Devers. Braxton Garrett. Max Meyer. Damn. Kim Enga, I don't know how you say her last name, but Kim, the new GM, she's a hard ass, isn't she? Huh? Edward Cabrera cannot afford the contracts. Peyton. Ugh. They want Jordan Walker for that? No thanks. So Miami has no money. They probably can't take another player anyways. Let's go ahead and just do it. Dietrich for Encarnacion. Alright, salaries. Greg Garcia. Okay, that's the last one we can do today. We beat the Astros. That's cool. Alright, salaries. Dietrich is gone. Wendell's gone. Anderson. Morel angry. Why are you angry? Because we've been trying to trade you? Set status to on the block. Shot player around. Anything for Chase Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. Really? Not even if I eat his contract. That's what I thought. And still not very impressive. Pablo Olivares, I guess. Left field prospect. Let's see if we can get anything out of him. They have cash. It's not like they don't have money. Justin Dominguez. They want Gratterall. Oswald Pereira. Lucchesi. Davy Garcia. Oh. Peraza. Okay. Olivares and Peraza. Stevenson. I gotta add one more piece to this trade to make it happen, and I really want Oswald Peraza. But I don't want to give up starting pitcher. It's looking like Taylor Clark, honestly. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Taylor Clark. Now I wonder if they'll do anything less. Okay. Okay. $80 ought to do. No, really? Okay. Okay. So they'll do 90%, so not his full contract. And then giving up a crappy second baseman prospect. Taylor Clark, Andrew Stevenson for a good second baseman prospect. Left field prospect. Let's go ahead and do it. This is only for this year, so it doesn't really matter too much after this year. Greg Garcia. Eat up his contract for a prospect, and he bites. Not really anything great. Okay. So I think for right now we're okay. No one's on the trading block that I really necessarily need. We're going to be losing this season. That's kind of the plan, honestly. That is kind of the plan. Got to bring up Got to bring up more players. Catcher, we need at least one more. Jeffers. All right, Jeffers, it's now or never, it looks like. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. So I think I'm going to go to free agency and see if I can find anybody. I'm just going to look for get two random infielders from free agency. Because the minor leaguers aren't going to cut it. And I'd rather let these guys develop still. Peraza and Apostle. Free agency. How do I... Free agents. Free agents. There we go. Infielders. Clear filter. There we go. Okay. Let's see. It says we have no money for extensions. Why is that? No money for extensions. Your projected payroll exceeds your budget by $5 million. Really? Total unavailable minus $4 million. It would seem like our budget is kind of messed up at the moment, unfortunately. Felix Pena. Ugh. There's not really much we can do, really, other than just wait till the end of the year. So yeah, we can't sign anybody. So we're really gonna suck now. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 13 and 13 is ideally what I want. So 3 more pitchers. And probably 3 more fielders. 3 more pitchers. Congratulations, Alejandro. We're just, bringing up players that I know are going to struggle. We're essentially just making sure that we have, a big enough roster, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more outfielder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. And 6, that's 12. And then that's 6. 4. Oh, plus the 2 catchers. Okay, one more. Okay, that's fine for the pitchers. Okay. Akil Badu, no thank you. He can play second base and shortstop. Lancaster can play a little bit of everything. So we're going to bring him up. Lineups. Alrighty. That's our Major League roster, ladies and gentlemen. So we made a couple trades, and we can't sign any free agents, unfortunately, because our budget is spent this year, apparently. So we're definitely going to have to manage our budget a little bit better in the future. But as far as scouting, development, and the draft budget, that's all intact as far as signing bonuses and everything. So we should still be able to sign our draft prospects. So that's going to do it for this episode. Kind of uneventful, but we made a couple trades, and we are now just going to have to simulate up until the draft, and that's what I'm going to do. So I will see you guys when we are at the first year player draft. The Las Vegas Aces in their first season, looking like they're going to struggle, and I can't wait. I'm AZ Plow 21. You guys have a good one.